Alright, what's up my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews! That's right. Unfortunately, the bad news is we're not doing this on early access. I was traveling to Command Fest Orlando last weekend. It was freaking awesome. It was a great time. It was a lot of fun. Super cool event. Met a bunch of awesome people, you know, who enjoy the content. Got to hang out with other content creators, which was super cool. It was a great time. But I missed early access. So now we're here on the following week on the actual release, doing our 10 New Brews, kind of the old-fashioned way. We're just going to be playing it on the open ladder. We'll be doing best of three. 3 matches the best of 3, rather than 5 games the best of 1. So we get sideboards rocking here too. And we're just playing 5 new decks, jam-packed with brand new cards. First, remember that follow button, like, comment, subscribe, as always. Our first brew of 10. And don't forget, all of this will be on YouTube, and my article on CoolStuffInc.com on Friday will have all my deck lists and my thoughts on each deck. And our first deck is going to be There Be Dragons. That's right, There Be Dragons. A lot of cool new legends in the set, mixing with some old legends, and of course a battle. What's a battle? Go look it up on the internet. I already explained it 1,000 times. Battle's a new card type, and this one's pretty awesome. Invasion of Tarkir. Perhaps one of the best battles. 2 mana for a 5 loyalty battle, or defense battle. ETBs reveal any number of dragon cards in your hand. When you do, it deals X plus 2 damage to any target, where X is the number of cards revealed plus 2. So basically, if it by itself, it just does 2 damage regardless. If you reveal 2 dragons, it deals 4 damage, etc., etc. Then if you can manage to kill the battle, you get Defiant Thundermaw, which is a 4/4 flying trample. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, deals 2 damage to any target. So I think this card is playable by itself, just as like a kind of like a Bone Crusher Giant mid-range sort of card. But in an actual dragon deck, it is insanely better. Both triggers matter a lot, which is very cool. So Invasion of Tarkir. We have a new dragon here in Zurgo and Ojtai. Jeskai, 4/4 dragon, flying haste, can draw cards and protect itself, which is pretty cool. And how are we putting this all together here? Rivaz of the Claw, kind of a weird oddball legend from Dominaria United, which is a 3/3 that adds mana in 2 mana of any combination of colors for dragons. It also allows you to cast dragons from your graveyard. Pretty powerful card, honestly. It's a 3/3, and this is going to help us fix for our dragons. So obviously, we're playing Rakdos here, and we have green, white, and blue in our dragons here. How are we going to cast those? Well, we got Rivaz, we have Treasures from Fable, and we have Treasures from the Atsushi, the Blazing Sky, and then we have our lands here in Plaza of Heroes, which is going to be one of the best cards in the format, if it wasn't already, and Secluded Courtyard, naming Dragon. So, that's the deck. Let's get right to the games, brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Also want to remind y'all about the schedule. That's right. Boom. You can see here a busy week. 10 New Brews, like you're watching right now, is going to be right today and tomorrow. Bronze Mythic will also be starting. We also have the Pile Driver pre-release happening this Saturday, which is a lot of fun. Free to play for Twitch subs and YouTube members, which is great as well. Chat, come hang out with me. We got dragons here on the draw, and we can keep this. You can draw land, but we're good to go, I think. The schedule will take into account Rangers games. Yes, that's why I'll only be doing 4 brews today, because Ranger game starts 7. Turn 1, Duress. You got it. Probably take Fable here, I can only assume. Taking Fable hurts a little bit, honestly, I'm not going to lie, but that's totally okay. Play land, say go. Invasion of Tarkir, ready to rock and roll. They're just going to cast the Harvester into the invasion. It's pretty interesting. Obviously, we're stoked to do this. So, cast our first battle. Deals some, reveals 0 dragons. And deal some damage to this bad boy. Dead. And pass Turnscape. Looks like a little Jun. So we have this battle here. 5 loyalties a lot. We drew our land. We should draw another land too, which is great. Unfortunately, we're in a spot where we can't cast Rith yet. We have a white land. We need some other sort of fixing for that. The Duress hurt us on Fable, which kind of stinks a little bit. And we're going to play a land. And we could play this battle and ding this battle for 4. I don't think we want to do that. I think if it was 5, I would do it. I think on 4, we're not going to. So we'll just say go here. And I'll play Moonveil Regent. This can do damage to anything, and it does 2 plus the number of dragons you have in your hand, but having a battle on 1 isn't much different than having it on 2 or 3, so it's fine. Here's Fable the Mirrorbreaker. Good for our opponent. Do I want to go for the throw with the Shaman? I don't really want to, but maybe we have to. Because tempo-wise, we're playing a dragon next turn. So yeah, this kind of stinks, but sure. Fire us up. Top Chickenzilla, how's it going, folks? Any control decks? Not yet. Alright, Moonveil region, come on down. Hero next dragon here on 10 New Brews. Here's a Fable, here's a loot. I imagine this is probably going to die, but that's okay. We'll work our way through it. You got the all removal spell? Maybe. Alright, so nothing happens there. Oh, I do control. Oh, wow. Okay, so already punting. I didn't think I controlled any permanents because the death trigger here deals damage to the colors and permanents you control. But I do control a permanent. Even though they are defending it, it is actually technically my permanent. So we have a damage trigger, which is pretty cool. So I think that we screwed up then. So I think sequencing-wise, we were saying earlier we could have put this down to 1. I think that if I had realized that, I would have played the Moonveil to do the 1 to it, and then that would have finished off the battle here. So a little bit of a mistake here. Gonna be lots of mistakes on these streams, obviously, because it's 10 New Brews. These are brand new decks, brand new cards, never played before. And I'm just gonna say go. We're gonna say pass the turn. Again, Decklist is on the overlay as always. Check it out. You can see how we're playing this card, as I explained in the deck check. We have our multi-color lands. We have other ways to cast things. They're going to Shieldred. Great. This is actually pretty good for us here. So we just kill this. Then we just Invasion of Tarkir, the Reflection. And then just Bankbuster's pretty good too, actually. Awesome. So Invasion again. Target this. Submit 0. Gods Untrained is sponsoring the stream for this week. I'll be doing some sponsor content for them at some point either this week or early next week. And they're sponsoring the stream for the entire week. So it is kind of in a bad spot, though. I'll try and move it somewhere better. I had it up. Let's put it down here, whatever. It's fine. Invoke Despair is pretty good, but better now than later. So, all right, let's draw off our Buster. Draw Fable. Great. Just killing shielders left and right. We'll say go. We'll hold this land here for Fable discard. Rost, Risa, or new sub. What's your name? Where from? Welcome. Cycle a Proving Ground, no problem there. Is that a third Shieldred? No, second Shieldred. Alright, well, unfortunately this one's very well timed because we're going to be taking a lot of damage here. Draw another Wrath. We've already cast 2 Go for the Throats too.
One for you, one for me.
Alright, so we're going to discard these 2 and just take 1 million damage and probably die, unfortunately. What's up, Ross? Appreciate it. We draw... we draw Sulphurous Springs. Alright, well, unfortunately, they drew a little better in the mid-game than we did, and here we are now just dead because we don't have any spells. Yeah, alright, what are you going to do? Alright, sir. Oh, look, Blackleaf Cliffs. Alright. Awkward first game there. Pretty good start, but then we really just drew a bunch of lands in a row there and then died. We used our Go for the Throat kind of aggressively to kill one of the Fable tokens. We could have maybe been a little more careful with it, but I don't know. That would be fair if we had seen the line on the Death Trigger on Moonveil dealing 1 because of the battle. Might have been swapped around a little bit and been okay that game. That's okay. So we're going to bring in Bankbuster. Should bring in all the Bankbusters. Barrage, Braid, Soul Transfer, Trespasser, Go for the Throat. We can shave down some cutdowns, of course. I think Edict's good. Braid's fine. Duress, Trespasser, Soul Transfer. Yeah, this is fine, I think. You're cool here. Yeah, we didn't draw Plaza, Courtyard, Revaz, and they dealt with my Fables, so. Could play like 1 or 2 more Courtyards. I want to make sure we can cast our spells too, but like, maybe you can play 3 or 4. Alright, on the plat. Hand's good. Keep. Like it. Land go. We got Fable. We got our Plaza. Pass is great. We got Bankbuster to Fable. Love to see that. Braid the Buster. So that's annoying, but still a 1 for 1. So it's whatever. Play land, play Fable. New cards in this deck are Zurgo and Ojtai and the Tarkir battle. Blood Tithe Harvester, awesome. Is our Goblin going to live? It is going to live. So, a little awkward, though, because we can't play... We can play Zergo post-combat, but obviously we want to attack with it, so we're going to wait on that, I guess. We're probably just going to go... I'm going to cast Moonveil here. Do I want to play Buster plus Cutdown? I think I want to Buster Cutdown. I think I might just stand pat here. I actually have everything we want, so we're going to decline. And we'll cut this down. Get our treasures rolling, which is nice. Hopefully no cut down here, so I would like the treasure. Awesome. And we'll play land and Buster. Feeling pretty good here. Zergatai? I like Zergatai. That's funny. Zergatai sounds great to me. Unleash the Inferno. Pretty good. Kill the Goblin and then Buster or Fable. Gonna kill the Buster. So we could draw a card off of it, but I think I want the mana for Ojtai next turn. It's honestly like... guys, you can just draw land. I'm gonna draw. Just get our value. We can always get Moonveil if we miss. We draw, and it's Sushi, which is also very good against them too, so... Alright, you redrew land. Awesome. So, flip the old Fable. We're gonna play land. We're gonna play Ojtai. So this thing has flying and haste. Has hexproof as long as it enters the battlefield this turn. Whenever one or more dragons will come and damage to a player or battle, look top 3 cards of your library, put one into your hand, rest in the bottom. And you can return a dragon if you want to. So in theory, you could like keep bouncing this over and over again, so it always has hexproof, but take Invasion of Tarkir, and we're not going to return this. We'll say go. If they want to use a Go for the Throat, fine. We have plenty more dragons in our hand. So, want to develop our board here. Sure, it's fine. They got to have Go for the Throat for all of these, basically. So, here's Bankbuster, no problem. And now we can get Moonveil going with our Reflection, which is awesome too. So, we can go Moonveil, copy it, attack for 4, Death Trigger, deal 1. It's all pretty cool. Plaza of Heroes. Here's Moonveil. Copy it. Swing. Death. Deal 1. And Invasion does deal damage to any target. Which is Invoke Despair? Sure. So we sack the... Shit. If I sack the Reflection as a creature, I get to keep my Moonveil, right? That's fun. Sure. Sack this, sack enchantment, sack planeswalker, so they're at 9. I still have Moonveil. Awesome. So we can go upstairs with the old Invasion. I think we're going to, right? This is just almost lethal. It's not quite lethal, but almost lethal. I could also attack the... I could also sack the... attack the Invasion, but... This can't target itself, which is interesting. I don't think I want to attack this, though. I think I want to just go face. That's right. Yeah, then if they're at 1, discard my hand. Decline. Go on face. Reveal these. 4 to the pie hole. And they're going to be at 1 life with a Moonveil in play, which is pretty good. Not that, I think if the battle was on 4, yeah, I just gotta put it to 1 here. And again, like what makes this card good is the front side is so good by itself anyway. You don't need it to attack the battle, which is kind of cool. Awesome.
Game.
Much better than the last game. Got some spells, doing great. And game 3 on the draw. Anything change? I don't think so. It's funny because like our busters are a little bit of a liability against Unleash the Inferno, but so are our Fables. We're not cutting all of that, obviously. So I think it's fun. Let it ride here. Boom. Sweet. So we get our Revaz of the Claw. This card's sweet too because you can't kill it with cut down. So it has to be killed by an actual removal spell, which means less removal spells to kill the dragons too. So battles have a siege subtype, so they can make a different kind of battles, which I assume will be able to like maybe defend yourself or so on and so forth. It's pretty cool. So 2 more Revaz is a little awkward, but sure. Here's Harvester. They have a Fable here on the play, but pretty annoying. Trespasser. Sure, that's fine, honestly. Alright, we like to draw a land here at some point. I've drawn 3 non-lands in a row. We're going to say go. We can cast Rith next turn off of the Revaz if it lives, but it'll probably die. Imagine the first one's going to die here. Alright, so pretty awesome curve for our opponent into our hand here. 2-drop, 3-drop, perfect removal spell to kill 2 of my things. That's about as good as it gets. So let's see if we can recover here. Let me draw a non-land. Alright, well, now we're in trouble. So, missing a land drop here is going to be pretty killer if I can kill my Revaz, which it probably can. Yeah, they can. Alright, so yeah, I mean, this is kind of a brutal game, honestly. Just 2, 3, 4, 5 on the draw. Here's Glissa also. He missed a land drop. Them's the breaks, I guess. What are you going to do? Yeah, alright, no draw land, sure. Alright, so kind of a crappy first game there, unfortunately, but that's alright. So we'll hop in to our next match, of course. Alright, folks, we are also playing on the open ladder. This is not early access because of I was traveling during early access, unfortunately, because they probably could have scheduled that one a little bit better. They scheduled a bunch of command fests and then scheduled the early access on the travel day for them. So obviously myself, CGB, Nerd Girl, Alias, One Jame, Power Dragon, we're all traveling, couldn't do content, which kind of sucks, but here we are. So we are on the open ladder. So we're playing against mostly like, good, good well-tiered decks rather than brews. Is what it is. Our deck's gonna be sweet, that's for sure. So we got pretty good hand. Razorverge Thicket, like see that. We got Cut Down, Revaz. Play creature, please. Play creature, please. Ooh, there's some new cards. Ozolith, the Shattered Spire. This is sort of like a Hardened Scales variant. Adds double +1/+1 counters and so on and so forth. It's kind of cool. Play land, say go. We got Revaz, land number 4 now, which is great too. Botanical Brawler as a 3/3. God. Nice cut down, idiot. Alright, sure. It's a little +1/+1 counter stuff going on here, which is kind of cool. Dusk Legion Duelist, awesome card. Tail Swipe to kill my Revaz. Damn. Alright, so let's draw, we gotta cut down this Duelist, I think. We can play Atsushi here, or we can, just play Cut Down. So the thing is, this is gonna get too big to be cut down. So, yeah, let's kill this now and play the Bank Buster, I guess. Kill that. Play Bank Buster, so go. Buster was like only okay in this deck. Obviously, we're only playing 2 main because it's kind of clunky, and we obviously drew both of them, but Tribute to the World Tree, what's that do? Green, green, green. Ever a creature ETBs under your control, draw a card. Its power is 3 or greater. Otherwise, put counters on it. That's cool. We're drawing a Braid. Kind of awkward because we kind of want to kill this before it gets bigger. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna try to draw. I'm gonna draw a card first, see what we draw, but I'm gonna try and draw a land here. Hopefully, we did. We'll just kill this. Could kill the Ozolith, but just kill the creature, I think. Play this and say go. We're all rolled up for a Rith next turn, which is kind of cool. We have Atsushi, Tyrant of Care Ridges, also pretty awesome. Duelist is back. So ETB, put counters on it. That's pretty good. Little combo there. Obviously, tapping out for World Trees is a pretty big pain, but we're also going to play Invasion of Gobatagan. And we're playing this card, we're playing this
You're saying it wrong.
in some sideboards.
Leviosa.
In some of our brews. Alright, so 5/5's big. That is not small. So we're going to make my Rith cost 2 more. We didn't draw a land for the Tyrant, which actually wouldn't have mattered anyway, honestly. We'll just play Atsushi and say go. 5/5, obviously very well sized here. And the battle makes their creatures bigger. It's pretty cool. They can sack it to save their creatures too. Put a counter here. It's gonna be 7. Yeah, they're kind of popping off here. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they're doing the thing. They came to do the thing, and they're definitely doing the thing. I already killed one of these two, right? Jeez, triple zealot. I imagine they attack the battle here, and we're just gonna take this. Fortunately, again, sizing just out of range of Tyrant again, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so they're gonna win the battle. No cool animation, unfortunately. They get Light Shield Array, and if your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that attack this turn, and then sack this to give your things hexproof and indestructible to end of turn. Sure. That's big. That's very big. We draw a land. So we can Tyrant here. Which just like we could try and kill them also. Although this is a 9/9, we need to block this too. We could block with the Buster. I kinda like that. So let's go land. Yeah, I'm just gonna go face. Go face, attack for 4, crew buster, chump block, and then try and kill him next turn. Zoltar, reset, thanks so much. Not sure what that was all about, but sure. Attack for 4. This is 11. And then next turn we have 4, 8, and fire breathing to kill them. So if they have some instant speed way to kill my bank buster, or I guess anyway, they'll all die. But otherwise, we're going to be looking for lethal this turn. Kodama of the West Tree. That gives trample. That's not good. All right, so they draw a card. It's also got sneaky reach too. That's pretty crappy. All right, so yeah. Pop it off. Jeez. All right. We're just dead, right? Yeah, they have trample also. All right. Yeah, they have exactly 17 too. Man, our opponents came to play today. Jeez, exactly 17. All right, sure. That's cool. That's cool. We're bringing Barrage, Abrade, Soul Transfer. Cut these Bank Busters. Anything else you want to cut here? Abrade is like honestly not even that well sized. Cut down's pretty awkward too. I never cut 2 cut downs. They didn't really have any targets in that game, unfortunately. So try that one again. We have sweepers in the sideboard, some damage-based sweepers, but all of our stuff's really big, so damage-based sweepers shouldn't be too good here, I wouldn't think. All right, on the play. I mean, hand's good. I can't complain about this hand. Hand's great. 2 removal spells, Revaz into a dragon. No prowess brew yet. I've only built 5 of the brews so far, so we have 5 more brews coming tomorrow. We're gonna play Allenbach Escort. Sure. I guess we say go. This is just gonna protect whatever I may. I should have just killed this. I don't know. I could just kill this with the Abrade. So this protects creatures with counters on it. That's cool. Sure. Got vigilance too, powerful. That's it, nothing else. All right, let's kill this. Sure. I want to make sure we're spending our mana here. Sure. Surge Salvation, you got me. Protect your thingy. Here's Revaz of a Claw. Please don't kill it. Surge of Salvation. You and permanents you control gain hexproof to end of turn. Prevent all damage that black or red sources would deal 2 creatures you control this turn. You folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. This is 10 New Brews. I built up 10 new decks in standard format with all the new cards, and this is brew number 1 of 10. We're doing probably about 4 of them tonight and 6 of them tomorrow morning, so splitting it up here. They'll all be on YouTube. Man, they are just like, they just won't stop. Like, alright. That's fine, though. I don't need that. I got dragons for days. At Sushi or Moonveil. It's at Sushi first, I think. I think I did draw land and go Moonveil plus Barrage, and then play Zergo with the Moonveil in play. Botanical Brawler. They can save that with the Barrage. We'll see. Wildfire. Resub. Thanks so much. Plaza of Heroes. Alright, I'm going to cast Zergo, I think. Cast the old Zergo. I'm sorry, cast the old Zergatai. Attack for 8. Trigger Zergo. Look at top 3. And draw a go for the throat like that. Do I want to bounce a dragon? I do not. Just gonna say go. So we got Moonveil and 2 kill spells in hand. I think we're feeling pretty good about this game. Their draw a little more tame this game. Here's Kadama. Then we'll get a land. Pretty sweet card, obviously. Whenever your modified creatures deal damage, you can search for a land. So, take 2 to a land, but I think these dragons are just going to get it done, so I think we're in good shape. We can draw another card off Zojitai here. Courtyard, sure. So, it does have reach, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. So, attack, slam ball. I said slam ball. There's a jump block? Sure. I'm cool with jump block. No problem here. Soul Trigger Zojitai. We get Invasion of Tarkir, another Moonveil, or Go for the Throat. I mean, this thing will protect this. It's 2 sorcery speed things. I want to just cast Moonveil anyway, so let's take Invasion. No returns. Dragon. Moonveil. Terrible tap. Come on, Arena. What are we doing over here? I don't have any black mana for Go for the Throat. I don't think it matters, but come on now. Sure, didn't matter, thankfully. So, game 3. Cut down might just be necessary, honestly. Try and stop them from curving out. They have a lot of 2-drops that start off as 2/2s and then grow. So, like, we should probably want these cut downs. Let's bring cut downs back in. And let's shave. I see the Edict's kind of eh. Let me shave, like, a Tyrant. Shave one of our very costly cards. I like this. So I duress it on the draw? What for? I only have a few things, right? They're mostly creatures, so. Alright. Cut down Barrage, Invasion, Ojai. And no 3rd land. The problem is no 3rd land, but also no way to find lands. No Fable, no, nothing like that. No mana making friend. I'm gonna mulligan this. We just can't keep his hand, unfortunately. Mulligan into. Sure, this is fine. Keep this. I mean, I think we got a bin a removal spell, honestly, because we just want to have our lands plus Zergo. We could just dump a land here and just try and draw some lands too. Let's do that, I guess. I think kill spell's pretty good. Buy some time. 1 mana go. Draw land, cool. Alright. It feels pretty good now, honestly. Kill spell, nice bomby dragon. Nothing. Alright, so just put Plaza Heroes and say go. No 1-drop or 2-drop. Tribute to the World Tree. Right, so they haven't actually done anything yet, which is pretty good for us, I think. So here's Revaz. Just say go. So this thing, whenever a creature ETBs, it gets bigger or they draw a card, but like they haven't done anything in its turn 4. Here's Siege Veteran. Still put some counters on it, which is fine, whatever. It's a 5/5. We draw a land. We're just going to rock the old Ojtai here, I think. We could kill this. We have go over the throat to kill it. I think they have the protection spell. Because the priority, it kept giving them priority over and over again. So I think we just rock it here. We're not gonna. We're gonna tap a little better though. Gonna cast the dragon. We could also, if we're like feeling frisky, we could bounce the dragon here. If we want to keep it safe, let's see what we draw. So if we don't have a threat, if we don't have a threat here, I'll like go over the throat. All right, that's pretty good. So we could bounce the dragon, just cast it again next turn, and cast go over the throat in case they have a kill spell. I mean, I guess like if it's like Valor Stance or Destroy Evil and it gets put in the graveyard, we have this thing. Yeah, it's fine. Just keep it in play. Bouncing your own thing on turn 4 is pretty bad tempo. So, Spaceman, resub. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. 10 New Brews. Welcome, folks. Happy to have you. Here's Kodama. They really are out of cut down range. Kind of sucks, but. And again, I think they have the 1-mana protection spell too. Which kind of a little stinky, but. Let's see what they do here. Play land. Go on. Add a counter. Put it on Kodama. Going to mix it up here a little bit. Going for the reach. That's fun. So we're going to untap. Braden resub. Thanks so much. Gonna land. So this turn's probably going to be. I actually only have one black. Oh, I have two. Never mind. This counts the number of dragon cards in your hand, not in play, like some of the other effects like that do. They're really freaking tanking here. What is the deal? All right, so I think they have the 1-mana protection spell, as we were discussing. If they do, if they try to use it defensively, I can kill it in response. If they just let damage go, we're going to trade, which I don't necessarily like. But now I have another threat at least. Being red set for creature or planeswalker opponent control just dealt excess damage this turn. Make it 4/4. A little hard to deal excess damage on this board, honestly. What's up, Limbo? This only does 3. It does not count things in play also. So they play the protection spell. I double go for the throat. So go for the throat, protection spell, go for the throat. And then I just attack for 7. Yeah. It sucks is like if I knew they were going to play it in combat to defend. They could have 2 also. That's possible. Alright, I'm going to go for it. So we cast this. They play protection spell. We cast another one. If they have a second protection spell, I mean, I guess. You know, like. They have Destroy Evil. Interesting. So this maybe just kill both their creatures. That's pretty good. Or I can just cast Wraith here too. Tarkir does not deal 4. Read the card. It only reveals the number of cards in your hand. Does not count the dragons in play. So let's cast Wraith here and say Govan. Fun. I gotta cast the. I gotta cast that again. I think casting Wraith's better though. Here's Brawler. Add some counters. Here's Invasion of whatever. That's fine. So their sizing is really been very good against us. Everything is just at least a 4/4 or whatever. So like our damage spells and our cut downs aren't doing very much. Add a counter. Add a counter. Jeez, things are big. And they're gonna attack the invasion. Wow. That is pretty bold, honestly. Now they can protect their stuff, but I feel like they're losing the race. Right? Like, we just cast our other dragon. Yeah, like, we just cast Ojtai now. I want to use the mana from this, though. And then we attack for a bunch. And then see what we draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, alright. Like, is it possible they can kill us next turn? They've got 12, 13, 4. I guess they have 14 damage next turn. That being said, it seems hard to not attack both here. Just try and draw a blocker or something. Protection spell does prevent damage, yeah. But the problem is we have no good blocks either because everything's just so big. Did I play land this turn? I guess I can draw a land off this. I don't remember. Did I play land? Judge? I don't think I did, right? As I played this last, so I did play a land. Shit. One Jame with the raid. Appreciate it, One Jame. Had a great time hanging out with One Jame and all the other content creators at Command Fest. You know, no One Jame, go follow because they're awesome. They do a lot of arena content, Standard Explorer, and so on. And that's nice. Shit. These things are just so big. Alright. So, like, the thing is, like, am I going to chump block with my own freaking dragon? We draw Fable or Revise, we can block. Or another go for the throat. Alright, I'm just going to attack for... It's 5, 10... Yeah. I don't love this, but sure. They're 12. And we're going to draw Revise or Soul Transfer. No, I can't cast... Oh, I can. I have a legend. All right, I can cast Soul Transfer. All right, sweet. So give me Soul Transfer. That was a great draw.
Oh, it's Rising Helix! Oh my god!
Get this out of here. They have protection spell? They do! All right. Man, this card's something else. Surge Salvation, huh? Invasion again. Take the invasion. Add a counter. This is only 13. They put the counter here, which is just incorrect because they put the counter here and it gets a counter anyways. So that was a kind of punt, but sure. We have go for the throat. So we take 6. I'm just taking this. So we're gonna take they have Vista protected too. Yeah, man. We're getting kind of rocked here. Alright, we'll take 13. Sure. We're also gonna just kill them next turn too, right? Like they're just dead on board, right? 9, 10, 11, 12. So does Light Shield counter damage to you? No. So in theory we should have lethal here. So let's just test that theory. Did our opponent screw up? They have a removal spell. We can always play... I guess we need to have a blocker too. Let's see. Hold on a second. So we have... This is 9. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play... We'll tackle... Well, it's 4. We'll tackle both of these. If they go to 3, I'll just try and find a Dragon of Zergo and then kill them with Invasion. And if they somehow have a removal spell or whatever, then I will not do that. Emperor wouldn't do anything. We have ward up the wazoo. So, what do we get a 4/4 for? That's not how that works. Yeah, an attack. So if they have a no, really. So no removal spell. Let's see if we can find a dragon here. Finish it this way. This was a safer thing. Yes, take the dragon, play invasion, and kill him this way. Oh, actually, I could have bounced a dragon too. Actually, so we actually had lethal regardless. So, sure. Decline this. Play invasion. Go face this way. We kill them either way. That does... Oh, it is hexproof. No! Right. It hexproofs players, too. Alright, so I punted. Yeah. I mean, my line's good if that card doesn't do that, but it does. So I would just, it's also like you can't just assume your opponent's just gonna leave themselves stone dead, which they did. I think it's not a good assumption to make. So Yeah, I mean, they have this for go over the throat anyway, so. Alright, yeah, they got us. I guess I punted. I assume my opponent wouldn't leave himself dead, but they did. So, and I just, I gave them the benefit of the doubt. What are you going to do? Alright. Yeah, that's, I actually have target on one of my own things, too. Alright, sure. And if we had one more land, we can cast this Fable. This isn't a first strike, right? No. Yeah. All right, yeah, they got us. Blech. It does not really matter, so add some counters. Yeah, that sure is something. It's not often your opponent just leaves himself dead on board, and you try and play around their removal spell, and they just don't have anything that matters in that regard. But sure, whatever. All right, game 3. Let's go. All right, we'll mulligan. That's a lot better. Keep this. Hand great, keep. All right, so yeah, I mean, obviously need a little help, but hand's fine. Blue, black, Bustin. Haunted Ridge, sure. I could play Ridge there, I guess. But yeah, if we draw like land, we're going to want to keep this thing in our hand, but sure. Here's Plaza of Heroes. Here's Rivaz of the Claw. And we're just slamming dragons the next few turns. Draw off Buster, sure. Cut down, not so good here. Hagel the Mirror Breaker, sure. Okay. So we have an extra mana here, unfortunately. So we have a... Could play Rith, but we have a wasted mana. Could attack for 3 and play Moonveil or Atsushi. And not waste the mana. I think I like that better, actually. We'll just do that. Play Plaza, attack for 3, play Atsushi. Atsushi's pretty good against the Grixis decks. Blocks the Fable token. Good death trigger. Discarding land, cut down. Yep. Revazi's Vigilance. I mean, sure. We have nice ones in our hand. I'm not gonna lie. All right. I imagine that Rith's gonna hit the bin here, but that's okay. Honestly, we got Moonveil. Moonveil's a good card draw engine. We've got some decent stuff going on. We draw and a Braid. So next turn they're going to tutor. So we can like abrade the Shaman here and just get him for 7. Oh, that's hilarious. I can revise it back. Right. It's not exiled.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Right. So you put the thing in the graveyard. That's what Revise does. It casts things from graveyards. So that was pretty good for us. We like that one. Let's shave some cut downs here. And we're going to bring in what? Probably some busters, because they're going to be a nice grindy game. So opponent not very happy with their choice there. Yeah, bring a Braid in. Let's just do this many busters. They're on the play, so it's fine. Let's try this. I guess like they're probably playing Atraxa, so maybe we want Trespassers because they are playing Gix, and nothing else they showed looked like they were playing Reanimator. Like they had no weird lands in play. Their Grixis, which is not commonly Reanimator. Look at this freaking hand. Woo! Look at this freaking hand.
Good lord. Gigantism.
We're gonna mulligan, unfortunately. Can't keep the 5/5/5/6 drop. Oh my god. Alright, one lander. We'll mulligan again. Sure. Dump a Braid and dump, I think Rith. I think we want the card draw dragon, so Oh boy, that's a rough one. We draw at sushi. So we need to draw some lands and spells here, I guess. All right, their draw is also underwhelming. Play Taka Numas, they go. All right. I mean, there's whatever everybody's gonna die here. Just play Fable. They might make Spear. They might have a removal spell, but whatever. Sure, that's great. So resolves and no removal spell.
Inconceivable.
All right. And they have no Invoke Spear mana. They're gonna play Invasion of Azgul. This is the battle that edicts. Ooh, that's a lot of things on. So EDB Edict, and turns to a 2/1. That's fine. I mean, now I'm feeling like kind of good about things, honestly. Let's discard this cut down. Yeah, we could discard a dragon for trying to get some Revaz value, but I don't think I want to do that. So discard that and draw a mountain. Okay. I think it's just that sushi time. Really? Disdainful Stroke. All right, so there was no Make a Spear. They have Stroke, though. That's fine. Here's a Buster. Buster can pop the Saga by itself, which is kind of annoying, but flip this thing over and just fire up the old Ojai, right? No second stroke, please. Draw off Buster, love it. Here's a dragon, love it. Jack and Trigger, love it. We're gonna get a yeah, Sushi's pretty good here. Bankbuster's fine. Like next turn could be Bankbuster plus Revaz. But let's Buster actually. I like that better. No, we're not gonna return it. Can't copy it. Can't copy Legends. Make them deal with this. Next turn we have Revaz plus Bankbuster. Revaz can also recast the Zergo from the graveyard. Also, they're drawing cards and they're just packing it up.
Game.
They're just done. They've seen enough.
Blouses.
They don't want to play anymore. And all right, so. Unfortunately, I could have played a little better. It would have been a 2-1 if I had not punted on that last turn. I guess it was a punt, though. I'm not even sure if it was a punt, honestly. Because, like, again, you just can't really assume your opponent's going to leave themselves dead on board. But I also, if I knew what that protection spell did, I would maybe would have been a little more clear about it. But so overall, I mean, 1 and 2 probably should have been 2 and 1. But Dragons. The new cards are pretty sweet. Zorgo was honestly pretty awesome. I think a third Zorgo wouldn't be crazy. Revaz playing nicely here. And then the Invasion of Tarkir, it was fine. I guess our opponents kept playing large things. So there's some splash damage here of like, diminishing returns on cut down and Invasion of Tarkir. But sweet. That's deck number 1, 10 New Brews. Again, all deck lists will be in my article on CoolStuffInc.com tomorrow on Friday. On Friday. And we got 9 more brews to play. So that's coming up on stream. But you two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think.